I started my first garden in August and I have been growing ever since. Contrary to popular belief, it is not too late and I'm going to show you exactly what you can grow to have a productive fall garden. And let's go. So here's some things that we can still plant in August for a full fall garden. Any large plant, you're definitely going to want to get it from transplant. So that's your broccoli, your collards, your cabbages, your Brussels sprouts, maybe even your kohlrabi. You want to get it as a transplant. And if you're really trying to risk it all, go ahead and drop your seeds and let's just see how it goes. Because gardening is an experiment. The first things you guys are going to want to start from seed. Oh, just a disclaimer, you can get all of these things that I'm telling you as a plant. Make your life a lot easier. It may be a little bit more expensive, but you get the reward right away. You don't have to wait for the seeds to sprout and all the good things. But if you want to start seeds, these are the ones we're starting in August for our fall garden. Let's do it. You want to get all your herbs in. You can do your scallions. They're very cold hardy. They'll make it through the winter or into winter. Your cilantro loves the cold, so they will do wonderful from now into winter. You definitely want to start these indoor, or if you're starting them outdoor, also put them in a shady area. Our dill is the same. They love the cold. I'm starting mine indoors, so go ahead and do that. And if it's not indoors, go ahead and start it in a shaded area. Also, if you don't have a shaded area, just use shade cloth, guys. And don't put it in the sunniest spot. Put it in a space that gets afternoon shade, if anything, not full sun, because they don't like the heat. And it's still August after all. Next up, our leaves. These are the money makers, baby. A lot of these are going to get you guys through to the winter and maybe even early spring. These are going to feed you guys. You want to get you some arugula. Arugula takes 25 days. It says 32, but I promise you it's going to be like 30 days, 25 days. You're going to be harvesting arugula. I like Astro. Astro tends to be compact. It's a little bit more heat tolerant. So for now in August, I would plant Astro. And then when we get into September, October, November, you're going to continue to plant a little bit more. And then you can switch over to the regular rocket arugula. I'm sure this would still do well though. We're going to do our romaine lettuces. These are your large lettuces. They like the heat more than some of the leaf lettuces. So these take 70 days to grow for you to get that big head. So any of your heading lettuce, your romaine lettuce, you want to do them now in August. You can start them inside if it's too hot to germinate because lettuce does not like it at a certain temperature. They will not germinate because it's too hot. What are you trying to do? I don't live in the 80s, baby. They live in the 70s. They like it between 30s and 75. Other than that, they are genetically coded to not sprout when it's too hot. So start them indoor if you have to. Start them in the shade, start them under plants, but start them, okay? Because they need all that time to be ready for you. Your leaf lettuces, these grow quick. They grow 21 days. You'll have leaves. You can let them grow into a little bit bigger, but with these, you want to do cut and come again. Get your leaf lettuces. Swiss chard will do wonderful. You can direct sow this right now, or if you want to start them inside or in shade under a larger plant, go ahead and do that. But Swiss chard will be your bestie. You want to get some spinach. These are summer spinaches, so they can grow in this heat. But other than that, go ahead and start them underneath larger plants because, again, they need the shade because they are cool crops. Mine is, as you can see, summer perfection. So I'm going to do a summer one because it's hot. I want them to grow. And later on, I'll do the cooler ones for the cool weather. When it's like September, I'll start those. But for now, I'm going to do that. You can do your mustard seeds, mizuna. These seeds, I would start at the second half of August, not the first half of August. It's too hot for them unless you're doing it indoor. It's too hot for them if you're starting them outside in the beginning of August, but perhaps at the end of August, they would do much better as it's starting to cool down. Next, you're going to do your bok choys. These are also going to be planted indoor or in cool shaded areas that get relief from the sun by afternoon. But literally plant these indoors, guys, if you can. Then you want to hit the kales, baby. They're going to bring you through the winter. They are so frost tolerant. Specifically, these are my winter heavy hitters: white Russian, red boar, dwarf blue curled beets, and also I have a Siberian kale. Those are going to get you through to the colds. They're very frost tolerant. You can also throw in any of them: lacinato, red Russian, all of that. I just grow for winter in mind So I like these for winter. They still grow in my area in winter. Next up, flowers. Now we're up to our flowers. So you want to do cool season flowers, but you may be able to stick a couple of summer flowers in there. Calendula is wonderful. It's beautiful. It goes through frost. It'll be the cutest little thing that's still alive in your garden when everything else is dead and there's no color, only green. You can have beautiful calendula. It's also considered like an herb. People use it for teas, people use it for salves, people use it for cosmetics. So calendula is not only beautiful, but very much a medicinal herb in the garden. Then you can do your snapdragons. They're perennial. They love the cold. We can still do coleus. Coleus does love the warmth, but they can also double as a house plant. So why not? I'm going to do one here, and then I'm going to do one for the indoors also. They're beautiful. Then, of course, the stars of winter, we have our pansies. They love the cold. So they will go through, again, just like calendula, when everything else is bleak and not round and you need a pop of color, the pansies will hold you down. Nasturtiums. Nasturtiums do not like the heat, and they also can't take a frost, so they're like in between realm. So definitely start them indoors, I am, and then bring them out as soon as you can before the frost hits so you can see these beautiful flowers. Nasturtiums are also edible, so you can eat the flower and the leaves. So it's not just for the beauty baby. And then you have our summer one, which is our zinnia. Zinnias make it through the frost. They just tend to have a little powdery mildew issue. So hope for the best. Plant them, even if it's for a little bit. They're going to be beautiful. They're going to give you blooms, but they make it till frost. Just keep in mind that they do get powdery mildew. So maybe get a variety that is powdery mildew resistant or something like that. But every fall, my zinnias get powdery mildew. But it is a beauty to look at in the garden. Also, just be mindful, some zinnias take really long to produce. So pick one that is fast producing. You can also do cosmos. Next up are fruits. Some of the fruits that we're still able to grow in August is going to be your summer squash. 50 days to maturity. You always want to go when you're planting for fall, you want everything to be about 60 days or less. Definitely check your zone or your area and see how many growing days you have left before your first frost and use that to tell you what you can grow. Right now in the beginning of August, I have about 80 days left before frost hits. So I'm strategically picking things that are way below that. Summer squash, 50 days to maturity. You can still do your cucumbers, but ones that are short days to maturity. This one says 45 days. That's what you're looking for. Bush beans, they're going to be about 50 days to maturity. I still have enough time for that. We're going to do broccoli. This is a Chinese broccoli. It takes about 60 to 70 days and it's frost tolerant. So you want to be mindful of that. If it says frost tolerant, that means even if a frost hits, they will still survive. So if this takes 70 days and it's August, 60 days would be October, and my first frost is October 21st. So I'm safe whether we get a frost early in October or not. This broccoli is going to make it because it is frost tolerant. So that's something else you want to look for, especially if you want to go into winter, like you want to go into the December, November months. You want to make sure everything you're planting says frost tolerant in case it gets cold out of nowhere, just like it did last year. And you can also do your peas. I would start my peas indoors if you can, but if not, just go ahead and plant them in a shady area under like a large plant so that they're able to grow. But it is hot for them, so just be mindful. Maybe you want to start it a little bit later in August, but again, I'm starting mine indoors so I could get a jump start on production. Peas also like the cold, so they can take a little frost. The plant can take a frost, but not the pods. So you would have to go out there and take all your pods off of that plant if there is a frost alert coming. Okay. And last but definitely not least, our roots. So with carrots, we want to also pay attention to days to maturity. This one is 60 days to maturity. This one says 75 days to maturity. So just be mindful. Again, I just said I have about 80 days left. Technically, I could do this one, but the better option would be the one that's 60 days to maturity. And also, if you guys have trouble with planting carrots, I am telling you, this is the answer. You go ahead and get you some seed tape, a game changer. Seed tape is a game changer when it comes to carrots. One, it just helps you to actually visualize how far apart the carrots need to be spaced. Like, it's crazy. And even still, you still have to go in and thin them out. So just get seed tape. It's like literally like training wheels. And it's just easier. Like, if you don't want no stress and you want carrots for sure, get you some seed tape. If you want to play around with some skinny carrots and them not coming out, blah, 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 and then go ahead and do the regular seeds. But if you do the regular seeds, then literally only drop in each little spot like 2 seeds, 3 seeds. Don't just do that little thing everybody does. It's a waste. You're wasting seeds, you're wasting time, and you're wasting your harvest because they're not going to come out right. You literally need like 2 seeds per like 2 or 3 inches, like that. Okay, so space them out, like 2 seeds here, 2 seeds there. That's it. Don't overdo it. You will be disappointed. This is perfect for you to learn the actual spacing that you need for carrots. Change your life. Let me know in the comments below if you try it. Next is going to be our radishes, but we have 2 different kind of radishes, guys. We have our winter radishes and we have our regular radishes or spring radishes, whatever you want to call them. But these radishes take 25 to 30 days to grow. They grow whenever. They don't like the heat. When they grow in the heat, they only grow leaves, so you must put them in a shaded area. If you're putting them in August, definitely put them under large plants. The winter ones, they take a long time. See, 65 days to harvest. Like I said, this is like 25 days. So these like short days. So it takes a little bit longer. So I think your watermelon radishes, your black Spanish radishes, and some other ones that you can just research to see if they're winter radishes or spring radishes. Exactly. See, winter radish. So the winter radishes, they love it now. It takes a long time for them to be harvested. They like it when the days are shorter and the temps are cooler. So you're going to do both of them because you can get these in 65 days and then you can have these in 30 days. So it's kind of like succession planting or like spacing out your harvest. So you're getting 2 harvests, same plant, but different time frames. And last but not least, you can do beets. You can do the golden Detroits, you can do the red ones, whatever it is. They like the cold, so they would be fine in frost. These take 50 to 60 days to maturity, right up your alley. I don't grow turnips and all those other kind of roots, parsnips and stuff, but I'm pretty sure you can grow all of that goodies, okay? So that's the video for today. Let me know what the first thing you're gonna grow is. Are you so excited to start your new garden? Let me know in the comments below. And don't let anybody tell you it's too late because it's not, okay? It's never too late to start a garden, okay? Okay, you heard it from me first because that was something I was dealing with. Every time I was going someplace, they were like, oh, it's too late, it's too late, it's too late. It is not too late, okay? I had a full garden. So, and it went into winter too. So don't let anybody tell you it's too late because it's not. But it is hot out here. I gotta go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe because what? We grow together. There's a bug, I'm sorry. Because gardening is because gardening is an experiment. So bright, Lord. So if you think it's too late to start your garden in August, I'm going to, let me not do that. It's hot, I gotta get out of here.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. See you in the next episode.